Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video, you're gonna learn how to play In the City, originally recorded by Joe Walsh, but I'm gonna be breaking down the version that he re-recorded with the Eagles. This is a super fun rock song to learn that's gonna show you some essential rock guitar techniques like using muting and playing great sounding rock chords down here in open position. I'm gonna break it all down for you step by step, but before we jump in, I wanna hook you up with a gift right away. At the first link down below, I've got a free tab sample pack. And these are some exclusive handouts that go along with lessons here on my YouTube channel. So check that out at johnmaclennan.com/tabs or use the first link down below. All right, well with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play In the City as recorded by the Eagles on guitar. Now we're gonna start off with the intro chord progression. We've got a little pickup and then we're in. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3. Then we're into the verse right there. So we're gonna start off with some percussive strums. We're gonna count 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. We're gonna do 3 strums there just on muted strings. So I'm just muting all the strings by lightly touching them. Then we come in on this A chord on the E of 4. It's like 4E and there's these sort of 16th note hits throughout the recording, and that's a key to getting these rhythms right, is counting it out like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. So it's 4E and a 1. That's an A chord to a D chord. I'm just playing that A with one finger. Then I'm actually going to a D5. So I'm not playing that high string because it just oftentimes doesn't sound as rock to do that than it is to do that. So 4E and a 1. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2, 3, then 4E and a 1. Then you go back to the A on the E of 4, 4E and a 1, and you go to the E chord next. So first you go to D, then you go to E, then you repeat D, E, and I'm doing a little rest there, 4E and so I'm resting on beat 4, but then playing the chord right after it on the E of 4, 4E and sometimes it might be an up, sometimes it might be a down. You could do it either way. 4E and a 1, or 4E and a 1, 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Then we're into the verse, and Joe comes in singing right there. Now the rhythm changes just slightly. We're gonna play the same progression, D, A to E, then A, back to D and repeat. But instead of putting that A chord the first time on the E of 4, like before we went 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, now we're just gonna go 4 and put it right on the beat. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2. Then we syncopate. 4E and a 1, 2, so it alternates. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4E and a 1. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4E and a. Then after 3 times we go. We play this really cool arpeggiated guitar part, and that's over the words, but there's nowhere else in sight. We're gonna start on a D chord and play the 4th string to the 1st string, then 2nd, 3rd. So we're just sort of backpedaling through the strings there. So we start on the root and then move this shape up 2 frets and go. I love that sound. It's a here it's a D chord, but here it's an E with a D in the bass. Very classic rock sound. And then A. So 2 and 3 and then. Okay, then we have an E chord on the E of 4, so 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And we go back to the verse. So one more time, that arpeggiated guitar part goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A, 2, 3, then quick E, D, back to the verse. Arpeggiate. Okay, then we go on to the chorus here, and you'll see this labeled in the handout, the chorus or the second and third ending there. So we've got a little 4-bar chord progression that repeats, and it's a really cool sounding progression. We're starting on the A, and then we're going to a D over A, which is same strings starting on the 5th string, open, 4, 2, 3. Then move it up 2 frets. So this chord here, the previous one is D with an A in the bass. Now this is E with an A in the bass. It's a great sound, just moving triads there on the guitar, but keeping the bass note the same. So that's 6 on the 4th string, 4 on the 3rd string, and 5 on the 2nd string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then D over A, then E over A, then back to D over A. So 1 bar each. Okay, now the rhythm I'm gonna play with this goes. One E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a ba 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 ba. Then we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go into the slide solo. So we have one new chord there. We play A, 2, 3, then G. Okay, so that's the 3rd fret of the low E. Then the open 4th string, open 3rd string, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string. I'm muting the 5th string and the 1st string. That's 4 E and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, and 4 E and a 1. Then we just repeat that over for the slide solo. So that's D, A, E. And if you notice, that's the exact same part as the intro. Congrats on working through this classic Eagles song. Be sure to take your time and rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear, and then try and put it all together and play it along with the recording. Be sure to give your hands some time though. If you're not used to some of these shapes or transitions, just practice those a lot of times until you start to get muscle memory. You got this, just keep going. And to help you on your way, I've got a free tab sample pack that's gonna make learning from my YouTube lessons so much easier. So check that out at johnmclennan.com/tabs. You can get these exclusive downloads. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in another video real soon.